Hey YouTube family, it's Gina, and I am actually going to be doing another recipe today. It's not for the budget meals, but it's a good um, recipe, and I'm going to do two things with this particular item. So one of the videos will be today, and then the other one will be another day. What we're going to do, uh, kind of with the scraps, I guess you could say, from this item. So let me show you what we're working with. All right, guys, so I got a bag of Granny Smith apples here. So I'm gonna peel these all up, peel them, chop them up, take the cores out, and put them all in this pot so that we can make some apple butter. All right, so let me get these all peeled up, and then I will get them all in the pot so we can begin to cook them down. I'm gonna go ahead and let them cook down for a while. We want them to get nice and soft so that I can be able to blend it, and then it's going to cook down some more. So I'm gonna wait. Once it gets soft, the apples start to get really good and soft, I will bring you back to show you how they look, and then we will blend them down and go to the next step until we get this process done. All right, guys? All right. All right, y'all. So these apples have cooked down a lot. Ooh. Hold on, y'all. Now they foggy y'all up. Anyway, now all I'm gonna do is take my immersion blender and blend them. All right, guys. Let me tell you. You see how it was popping? This stuff is hot. I have a burn still from the first time I made apple butter. That's what that scar is. It popped out and burned my hand down to the white meat. So be careful. Keep a lid on it. It don't have to be sealing it because you do want it to cook down and thicken. So now I'm going to be adding some sugar to this and some cinnamon. So let me come back when I pull my sugar and stuff out so you can see what I'm adding to it and how much. Alright guys, I changed Shaw's angle. Hopefully this is a better angle to kind of see and not get fogged up. I need a tripod that's a little higher. This is my shorter one, but I have one that I have that's tallest on the ground, but even then when it's next to the stove, it don't seem high enough. But anyway, you see the texture. This is the texture I love for both my peach and apple butter. I wanted to get a little bit more cooked down to be thicker, but that is absolutely the texture that I'm going for. So what I wanted to put in it was some brown sugar, but I didn't have any brown sugar, so I'm going to put in some cane sugar. This holds 1/3 of a cup. I think I am going to put a full third in there. I didn't quite fill it to 1/3 the first go around. I think I am going to put a full third in there. These are just fresh apples. These were Granny Smith's. And we'll taste it to see if it's sweet enough. This amount I'm just going to put in a pint jar and put it into my fridge. So this is not getting canned up. This is literally just being made to eat. And then we are going to add some cinnamon. Just probably about a teaspoon, maybe. That's what I put in there. And that's by choice. You know, you can do yours without cinnamon. Heck, you don't have to add no sugar to it. You can just have whatever sweetness is coming from the apples. And just do that. You don't have to do Granny Smith apples. That's just what I did. So, yeah. This color, I just needed to thicken up just a little bit more. But that color is perfect. and that smoothness is perfect. So I'm gonna taste it. I'm gonna let it cook for a minute. It tastes like it could use some more sugar, but that could be, I can't tell for sure. So I want it to cook a little longer with the sugar. So I'm not gonna cover it all the way because I want it to cook down. So if you cover it, it'll just keep it, I mean, it probably eventually will cook down, but it takes longer. So I'm gonna leave it gapped, let it keep going, and then I'll bring you guys back when it's perfectly the texture I want, and then we'll just pour it up in a jar, let it cool in that jar, and then it'll be going into my fridge, y'all. All right, I'll be back. All right, guys, so I let it cool off. As you can see, I got this sitting where my pot was cooking on. So I let it cool off some because I'm just going to put it into this 16-ounce plastic container. This is like one of those containers you would get in the grocery store from the deli. I buy these from Amazon is what I call Amazon, and use them for all kind of stuff. And they're not expensive. So I just buy a box of them, and it comes in different sizes, 8, 16, and 24, I think. And yeah, look at that. Just so y'all can see how much, look how much thicker that got. Just so you can see. That's gonna spread on some toast or on some what am I thinking of? Biscuits or even some pancakes. Nicely, and whatever else you might want to put them in. Whatever else, I'm gonna get all that. I just didn't want to overflow this container because I need to put a lid on it. But I want all my apple butter. This came from that one bag of apples. That was all the apple. So I did cook down all of them, and as you can see, they cooked down a lot. I think that's all of them pretty much get. But it turned out good. Good job. Bring out that good. It turned out good, y'all. It did. Did taste it. It's a little it's like a sweet and tarty because I did use the Granny Smith, but like I said, you don't have to use Granny Smith. I did get a whole 16-ounce container full of it. Good stuff. So if you try this recipe, let me know. If you try it and you do Granny Smith and you feel like it could use a little more sweetness, just add a little bit, just a little bit at a time, a little bit more sugar. I think this is perfect. I really do. So I didn't add any more than I showed you guys. So about 1/3 cup to 10 to 11 apples that I put in there, and some cinnamon to taste, pretty much. So anyway, guys, I hope you like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And the next part of this video will be showing you what we did with the peels and the core of the apple, because we ain't wasting nothing. Okay. Have a good one, everybody. Good night.